You can also see humor coming through as well. So over there you can see a Donald Trump skeleton. Hey guys, I hope everyone is well. So today I'm outside the Olympic Stadium here in Mexico City. Today is the Day of the Dead, Dia de Muertos. And if you're not from Mexico, this is a day when Mexican people celebrate the life of their loved ones, the ones that passed away. And as you can see here, they get together and celebrate this special day. And according to this tradition, the dead come back. And so the idea is many altars are prepared and you provide for them some offerings. You can see in front of me here is one of these. And I quite like the simplicity of this one because we can really see the various offerings. And what is normal in Mexico is people gather at the graveyards where their loved ones are buried, and also it's the same in many people's houses. They make altars, and in here you can see various fruits which I believe represent favorite foods. You can also see in the middle there a photograph. When people have their own altars at the graveyard or in their home, they put photos of their loved ones. As an English guy, I can't help but think of death as something scary, something dark, but in Mexico there's a very different attitude. There is more of a celebration of life here. Humor coming through as well. So over there you can see a Donald Trump skeleton, and Peña Nieto as well. So there's an element of humor mixed with death. And over there, Barack Obama. And you can see in here various Catrinas. This is another symbol of the Day of the Dead festival, and I'll get back to the festival in a moment. And when I was filming this, I was really surprised to see political satire like Trump, Barack Obama, mixed with Day of the Dead symbols like Catrina. I was also given this political satire newspaper, and this is actually a special Day of the Dead edition. You can see some of the headlines there. It's all about death. So the questions to be answered are, why do we have political satire in the Day of the Dead? And also, who is Catrina? Why does she appear in the Day of the Dead festival? And are the two linked? The answer is yes. For the people who don't know, I'm going to try and explain what I've discovered. This whole Catrina and political satire all starts with this guy. He was the president of Mexico with his time ending about 100 years ago, and he ruled Mexico for 30 years with an iron fist. And President Diaz absolutely loved Europe. This is where this guy comes in, and he actually thought people were following Europe and doing all things European, and perhaps they were ashamed of their Indian origins. So what did he do? This guy was an artist, a cartoonist. He was a political satirist. He drew this character, and this is the original drawing of Catrina. Notice how she looks. She's actually supposed to look French, but she isn't a French woman. This is a native Mexican dressed in the European style. So what the artist, the cartoonist, has done here is make fun of these native Mexicans who are dressing up like European, and he was fairly influential, and you can see here his work appeared in the newspapers and gained popularity. The question here is, why did he draw Catrina as a skull? Well, the reason for this is he was quite well known for drawing skulls anyway. Secondly, the goddess of death for the Mesoamerican people is called this. Sorry, I can't pronounce that. So he took inspiration from this goddess of death as well. And thirdly, there was some wordplay. You can see this word, garbanceras. This is the name of kind of people who were ashamed of their Indian heritage and dressed in the European style. Catrina is a garbancera. Calavera up here means skull in Spanish, which many of you know. So together we have La Calavera Garbancera. Sounds quite catchy, right? And a great name for satire. And over the years, her popularity has grown. Diego Rivera helped, he gave her a body, and she became the new poster girl of the goddess of death. So of course, she made her way into the Day of the Dead festivals and onto the altars. And she continues to get stronger and stronger. Here she is in the new James Bond movie, Spectre. So now we know why Catrina appears in Day of the Dead and is one of the festival's most important symbols. And we also know why we see all this satirical comedy in Day of the Dead. And that's because Catrina is a satirical figure making fun of the political establishment of the time. And this tradition has just followed through the years, as we see today in this altar, in this newspaper here. In this video, I just want to say thank you to Adrian and Juan. They both contacted me randomly to see if they can help. Adrian made the 3D animated logo you see at the beginning of the videos, and Juan did the Facebook logo. So thanks a lot, guys, and thanks to everyone for being fantastic subscribers. Let's get back to the stadium and see what's going on. You can see here many skulls, and these skulls represent the skulls of the dead, your loved ones which have passed. What is normal is you decorate it and also write the name of your loved one on it too. This one here is Lorena. So let's say goodbye to Lorena and carry on this journey around the stadium. I found another good one here, and as I said before, often these altars are quite humorous. Death is approached in a funny way. This skull is supposed to look like a frog. Here you can see some of these decorations, and down below the marigold flowers. This has to be my favorite offering I've seen so far. Full of greenery, lots of ferns. Also has mushrooms as well. Check these guys out. And up here you can see the altar. Okay guys, I'm going to head off now. So if you genuinely enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. It really helps the channel spread. If you're a new viewer, please do subscribe. It'd be great to have you in the true Mexico community. Hasta luego.